an outlaw. Combination, hit him with a southpaw. Knock him out in the first round, y'all. Voice of my city like town hall. Round more pounds and stray dogs. I can make it flood in a drought, y'all.
Outlaw shit forever. Big bags only, riding with the homie Fatal when we all about our paper.
Thomas Berryman TV, MC Wicks. You are now rocking with the greatest. Worldwide universal, we kick games, drop gems. Knowledge expand the brain. We don't speak no lie, this all factual. Travel through sound waves, international. My aura is shining, but that's natural. From the cosmos, supernatural, extraterrestrial with the ill flow. Too high, too elevated. Art and culture is beautiful, we gon' celebrate it. Documented this history in the making. Connecting with the rest of the planet through conversation. Building from the ground up, this the foundation. Through the power of thought manifestation. Gift the gap, champion rap, greatness. Timeless like hieroglyphs. Who would've ever pictured this? Blow.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the show special guest, a legend, Fatell. He's a rapper, entrepreneur, does everything. He's got a awesome company, Frenzy Broadcasting, as the CEO. And welcome.
Thank you, bro. Cheers, man. I say cheers, mate. No, you over there, man. That's my mate over there.
Yeah,
my mate. I'm from LA, mate.
Yeah,
How you doing, brother?
Good, man. How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm just out here just enjoying this Sunday evening. I'm just soaking in it was a long day, and I'm just unwinding right now, and I'm looking forward to this interview, having a conversation with you, man.
Yeah, bro. Me too. I've been listening to your new album too, Resilient.
Oh, bro, I appreciate that support too. Honestly, bro, humbly, thank you, bro. Sincerely, thank you for the support on that too, bro.
Bro, it's awesome. I love it. I love
Rolling Stone. I got blessed with some cool features on that, man. To be able to work with the Gangsta Boo is the world. Her last record, I got blessed to do with her, and I was able to put together Noble on there too from the Outlaws, and not only Edie, but it just was something that I felt was the gem in hip hop, man. Especially that she passed away. And it's not fully released yet, man. It's obviously on my website, how I'm pushing it direct to consumer right now, but it's not on DSPs yet. Like I haven't really dropped that record, so I'm kind of waiting to do it a certain way. So it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, man. It was a hard one too. Like I listened to one song, that's my favorite one on the album, and the next song it just kept getting better.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I got like I said, I got blessed, bro. Good quality production. Razcast is even on the album. I got Edie on there a couple of times. Noble, Gangsta Boo. So I got blessed with some people to work with over these years, man. That just humbly, it just made me feel grateful, bro. Honestly, bro, just being a hip hop head, and like I said, I went to that school of hip hop 101, man. I love hip hop culture. I love the craft. I know the forefathers that came before me, man, and be able to link up with someone like even Edie being my bro, and having the Outlaws around me, and having the Razcast, and be able to do songs with like Chino XL, rest in peace Chino XL. I got a record I did with him years ago, and just to have all these things, man, I'm like, damn, this is like hip hop history right here, man. So it's like, it's really cool, man.
Yeah, it's exciting. I love it, man. It's an awesome production as well. It's so cool.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
I'm glad, hey,
bro, for it to hit over there, in Australia with you, bro. So that says it all right there.
Yeah. Man. I love the video too with Edie. That was cool.
Appreciate it. Yeah, we're gonna wrap that one up. I got some radio going behind that one right now. We got Sirius Satellite Radio, just picked it up as well. XM Radio is just playing it now. So we're growing, man. I just want to push it. I really love the Put Me Down record with Edie right now as a single. I think it represents a lot of what I'm about, which is just, resilience and just being that underdog that wasn't supposed to win, as far as, everything stacked against me from the gate, man. Not being the best looking fighter, not being the number one prospect to be picked and drafted, but man, resilience is everything, man. You can really outwork people, man, and you can beat people. You can pretty much pass people up that are in a better position than you if you really want it, man. You just got to work for it, and that's what I've always been about. Just kind of just putting the work in. Hopefully one day I was just hoping and praying it was gonna pay off, man, and just knowing I was gonna keep going until it did.
Yeah. I'm glad, man. Yeah, that's why I love
Yeah.
the name too of the album. That's cool.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's why I had to put my baby picture on. That's really my baby picture. That's not like an AI
Wow.
baby or nothing. That's a real Fatell, fatal young fatal as a baby. And I had to get that picture from my mom. I had to hit up my mom's and be like, Mom, I need a good baby pic of me. I'm like, I had to find that one.
Yeah.
But
That's awesome.
it's I promise y'all, it's not AI. It's real. It's me.
Well, that's cool. That's awesome. Exclusive.
Yes, sir.
I wanna take it back to how did you first get started in music?
Oh man, well, music really found me, man, because I was a really troubled teenager, man, when I was younger. I was always considered like an outcast in a way. You know, I was always like I was pretty much an outlaw. No wonder I'm hanging with outlaws because I was always, even as a kid, I was just kind of like in the misfit crowd. I wasn't in the in crowd and the popular kids in school, and I was like, you know, always finding a way to get my anger off I had as a kid. And when I found music, it helped me from the stuff I was doing, which was like fighting and getting in trouble in school and getting suspended from school for getting in fights. And I just had these issues as a teenager, bro, with anger and my grow up, my upbringing. And when I found music, man, about like 15, 16 years old, it literally like just became an obsession. And it became something where like I was just like, man, I can drift away from reality. I can go away from life. And this is stuff that I started hearing the real hip hop that the pioneers before me that made me feel like that they're talking for me, or they might not, it might be, if it's not Biggie, even though he's from New York, if it's not Pac, you know, West Coast, it's whoever it is. I was hearing music and it was resonating with me. It was like, damn, these people are telling stories that like are underdog stories in a way where it's like, damn, I think I can do this too. And it was a beautiful thing to be inspired so young. And this is before the social media really took off. This is before the days of the Instagrams and the TikToks and all this stuff. And I just used all that and I got into more of the battle rap stuff when I was first starting off. So like 8 Mile was pivotal for me, man. I was the biggest Eminem fan. He was probably one of my number one, number two inspirations to get into being an MC when I was younger, and I just was aspiring to be a lyrical genius like this guy because I just loved his bars, I loved his flows, I loved what he was about. He was a non-black guy that had to fit into the culture and be twice as good as everybody else, and this craft is not meant for him. And like I resonated with that. Like he put the work in, and the underdog story that he was about. I resonated with being the underdog, and that kind of pitched it all in at the beginning, man, my early years, and then battle rapping in high school and all that. And then I just kind of over years got away from that style a little bit. But that's where Young Fatal was born. Just the fatal, like that's where that all came from. And I wasn't too good at making songs back then, to be totally honest, bro. My overall songs, what you call a record, was not too good. I was always yelling on the mic. I didn't have the best cadence. I didn't know how to control my voice. Like I just was about like aggressively yelling and just having hard bars. And that to me back then, that was like that made you the best rapper in my opinion, because it was like I was loved looking up to like the Ludacris's of the world, or the Eminems, and people that just went crazy. But now as you get older, I got older and the music changed and the sound changed over the years. I was like, man, I gotta find cadence, bro. I gotta find I gotta learn how to make a song, right? I gotta learn how to put a singer on a hook, or count my bars, or like be able to like learn structure of making a what they call a radio friendly record, or something that could be played by a DJ, right? So I had to learn all that over the years, man. And I think that understanding coming over the years of just being consistently doing it, mixed with me doing radio, which I got into a number of years ago now, which to be honest, I give a lot of credit all the time for my music. You know, the radio, man, shit, bro. It helped me so much, man, with my music over the past few years, because it taught me that cadence. It helped me learn that mic a little bit better than as an artist, just because I know how to interview and I knew how to control my voice better during interviews and conducting interviews. And it's now all my newer music. Now I just do it with so much ease, and I still have the same fun and passion I did when I was younger, but I just have so much more understanding with it now. And I
Yeah.
just, to be honest, I don't try as hard. When I was younger, I felt like I was really trying, like as far as like, forcing it. Now it's just like I almost like talk, and I just do it in a way where it's like I don't even have to do too much, you know?
Yeah. Ah, that's incredible. That was going to be my
Yeah,
next question. How you made it
yeah.
into radio and how did that help you? So that's cool.
Yeah, so radio's been a beautiful thing, man. I would definitely say I wish I would have done it a little earlier, but I'm glad I did it because as soon as I started doing it, it opened up so many doors for me, man. That's how honestly I got to link up with Gangsta Boo, bro. And Edie introduced her and I. She came in for an interview, and once again led to me doing a song with her, and that came out of that. And then same with the Razzcats of the world and a lot of these other records I got to do with big artists. Is like I meet them through the radio stuff, and then we network and hey, if Fader, you do music too? Oh, yeah, bro. Like I've been doing music first. Like I was actually when people trip out because a lot of people are starting to know me for my hosting. So when like people are, that's how you kind of know who's been following me for how long, and who knows me for what. Because if you really know me as rapping, you know me as Young Fatal. Like you've been following me for like 15, 20 years, like a long time. But if it's like you know me as Fatell, there's a good chance you might not even know my music catalog or like how deep my music is. And I think that's a beautiful thing that I'm embracing though, because as I'm dropping all this music coming out right now, I'm leading up to dropping close to 70 songs this year, man, 2025. So I'm literally releasing almost 70 tracks this year, all original. And the Gangsta Boo is one of them. I have quite a few others and stuff. And pretty much my life's work is now going to be compiled on a hard drive any longer. It's all going to be accessible to the world. And that's a big goal for me to have because I'm almost gonna double up my life's work because as of right now, I got like 50, 60 some songs accessible to the world. And after this, I'm gonna be almost tipping 200. So like that's gonna be more than double what I have out. And I'm just tired of stuff living on hard drives because I have so much work that I compiled over the years. And now I'm just at that point with my team. We're getting it all ready to go. And we're about to just hit the market with it. And it's cool because it took time, man, but me trusting the process allowed me to do things on the terms that I wanted, and I'm in full ownership. I'm in full control. I do my own distribution. I'm not at no one's beck and call for anything. And now I have the gate key to be able to like help other artists too. So that's like something I'm really happy about because I can pass this game along that I soaked up over all my years to get to this point for myself, and then kind of like pay it forward and help out the next generation too of talent.
That's incredible. I love that. And how you said you
Yeah,
can
man.
help other artists too. That's cool.
Yeah, man.
How did you, decide to start your own company? You like go on your own. Was that something you always wanted to do?
Not really, bro. It just happened. I had to develop my own platforms for myself. That's what it all boils down to, man. Just the bottom line. That's what it all is boils down to. I didn't have a lot of opportunities over the years of people just say, "Hey, Fade, I'm gonna put you on here. Fade, I'm gonna put you here. I'm gonna do this for you, bro." Like, that doesn't happen all the time, bro. People think it's just like people just dump opportunities in your lap or something, but you
Yeah,
have to go earn them. And when they come, appreciate them and take advantage. And that's like when Eminem says, "Strike. You got to strike while the iron's hot. You get one opportunity. You got to strike." It's like I've always tried it. That's why I say I stay ready so I don't have to get ready. So like I just be ready, bro. Like now at this point, I might get a call right now, like Federal, come do this show. I'm like, oh shit, I'm already out the door. I'm just grabbing
yeah,
my backpack. Like let's go. Like, what's my set? What's my show tape? Okay, let me figure it out on the way there. Like that's
yeah,
already I try to stay now. And it's like that's hard to do, but I'm as ready as I can be in those situations. And I think that's because of the just the years of trial and error, bumping my head a bunch of times, living and learning, and I just would say, man, having your own platform enables you to be able to do things on your terms. And I think that's what it was about for me, why I started Frenzy Broadcasting in the first place and why I have my distribution and my label now. And it's just independent is the way nowadays, man.
yeah. Yeah, I definitely think so. I think more people are starting to support independent as well. I think
Mhm.
it's a good movement to be a part of.
Oh, absolutely.
And how did you first meet Edie? That's because you two have got a
Oh
good
man,
chemistry.
so Edie, bro, my shout out to Edie from Outlaws, my brother, man. Edie is a solid guy, man. I tell everybody all the time, man. Edie is graceful in my life, man, because this is someone that I consider to be like special in the culture, man, for real. Because he walked with a prophet, bro. Like he walked with Pac, man. He's on one of the most infamous disses in hip hop history. Hit him up. You know what I'm saying? Like this guy was in the studio on classic moments that we can't even imagine, bro. And just like with Edie, I met him and we clicked up right away, man. It was a Dash Radio with DJ Ski some years back. I was doing my show over there when I first started getting into radio, and he actually interviewed me, and I interviewed him on our show at the time at Dash Radio, and then we just hit it off, bro. It was just vibes. He was just showing a lot of love, and from there we did our first couple songs together over the years, and then now, bro, honestly, I got about 8 or 9 records with Edie, bro. That are like, it's crazy. Like, I almost got like an EDI mean Fatell like an EP. You know what I'm saying? If I
Yeah.
really wanted to package it up like an EP, the EDIP.
Yeah.
But
You should, man. That'd be
EDIP,
awesome.
yeah, I might have to do that, the EDIP. But
EDIP.
yeah, man. But we got some records, and just what I love about it, man, is honestly, bro, it was never so much about the business. It was more about a brothership and a respect. Let's say, let's get it out the mud together and let's build this together. And it was, there's challenges with that too, but in the same sense, I wouldn't change any of it, man, because we were able to do something magical just with our own resources and our own hustles and saying, hey, bro, let's come together and let's start producing your show. And that's what we started doing a few years ago with the Outlaw show. And I started just producing his show, and we were like, let's come up with a logo. Cool, we got a logo made. Okay, let's start scheduling some guests. I'm gonna build you a studio and a custom set in my studio in Burbank, and that's how it all started. I gave him a room, and then once I designated and delegated a room to him, we built his set. I went in there, started. I do interior custom design too, so I designed the sets, and we kind of put. I was like, bring some dope shit in, Edie. Make it you, bro. Make it the man cave. Make it the Outlaws, dog. Bring Pac's energy up in here. He started bringing the Pac plaques and the All Eyes on Me plaques and all his memorabilia he has and stuff. I'm like, dope. And then we started filming. Zav Judah was our first guest, and then we got into DJ Vlad came in and sat with us. Usually he's behind the camera asking people shit. Now he sat with us, and because out of respect for Edie, because that's his friend. So then it just was cool, man. The Gangsta Booze came in. We had all these different people come in, and we started doing this, and we actually got 2 seasons fully done that are out right now. You know what I'm saying? The 2 short ones going crazy right now. We were doing a really dope interview with 2 Short, and that one's going really viral on YouTube right now.
Yeah.
So it's just something that we did over the past couple of years, and now we have a little halt on it as we just try to get some more platform for it as we market and brand all the episodes we already did before we pick back up. But there's a lot of stuff for people to check out right now, man, for the first 2 seasons.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love that story, man. And
Yeah.
how you even set up the room for him, and that's
Oh
cool.
yeah.
Yeah, you two together, I got a special bond, man.
Appreciate that, man. We got to get Edie and I out there in Australia, bro. We got to come out there,
Yeah,
man.
for
Yeah.
sure, bro. Man, that's awesome. I'm still gonna watch the Too Short one. That yeah, he's
Oh
one of
yeah,
my
that was
favorite
good.
artists.
It's good, bro. There's some good moments, bro. Because Short, another pioneer, man, in hip hop. He was talking about his stories, man, and that guy's stories are insane, bro. He was in the studio with Biggie and Pac. So he has a story
Yeah,
about Big and he has a story about Pac. It's like, oh, he got both perspectives. Because he worked with both in the studio. I'm like, oh, damn, not too many people can say that. It's
yeah,
like
man. He's
Short
so
can say
cool too.
that. Yeah, that's a legend, man, for sure.
That's yeah. I did a question for you too. I put one in
Yeah.
on Chat GPT.
Okay.
Like that's a new thing I've been doing. I've been asking everyone one question from like AI.
Okay.
It says, so I asked a great interview question for Fatal. Your journey in music and broadcasting has been full of evolution from hosting radio shows to working with legendary hip hop artists. What's been the most defining moment in your career so far, and how did it shape the way you approach your craft today?
Man, I would honestly say it would be the radio, man, because as many years as I was doing the music, like I said, music came first, but I've had way more opportunities with my radio through my hosting than I have my music, bro. And it's crazy because I never would have expected that because that was never my goal. Like I was never out for like, oh, I'm gonna be a radio host one day. Like I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna have the after party show and I'm gonna produce Edie. Like none of that shit was a goal, bro. It wasn't even on my like vision board. It wasn't on my like peripheral. Like I'm gonna do this. Like it just happened because it was part of the process of what was destined for me, I guess. And sometimes the process of where we go is not what we want when we first start off. So it gets a little shaky. We get a little bit like questionable of ourselves. Like, why is this not happening fast enough? Or why am I not getting where I want to go with this? And I just looked at it like, man, the radio was a blessing, bro, because the radio opened up so much for my music, which was the original goal for me to get in this industry in the first place. And now as I get a little older, man, I'm like, you know what? Like I literally love both just the same way, bro. I love hosting and I love my music because music obviously is my core of my genetics of what got me in it. But like hosting gives me a thrill too, bro, and I'm good at it. And I know how to connect and MC means move the crowd. Microphone checker, bro. If you can move the mic with a crowd, move the crowd with a microphone, it don't matter what you're saying. You can be talking, rapping, yapping, commanding, whatever it is, you can move them. And I just figured like it doesn't matter what I'm doing with that microphone at this point, as long as it's me, it's me. And I just kind of own that now. And with that being said, I think it just made everything flow even without any pressure. And it just made it more free flowing where it was natural without any forced effort. Like, and I just think it made it just a process. It just feels natural. And, I'm here for it, man. The younger me would have never said this shit, bro. I would have been like, you know what, man? F this, bro. Like, yeah, I don't want. Like, it's not working out the way I want, bro. Like, what's going on? Is it what's going? The industry screwed up, man. It's politics. Yeah, but nah, bro. There is politics, but it's really about I have faith, man. And I trust the higher power, and I really I believe and I receive that, man, and that's why I always preach is trust the process, one day at a time, energy, because I do, man, and it might sound crazy to be like at my point where in my journey to say I'm barely dropping my full potential or about to hit my cap in my full potential, but I am, and I just happen to get a little later in life, but that's cool, bro, and I accept it, bro, because that's part of my story, that's my journey, and I wouldn't change it for the world, man, because if it would have happened when I was younger. I probably would have been detrimental for myself in some way. I probably would have not been able to accept the blessings that I get and the fruits of my labor from my hard work. And I could have just self-destructed, man, which is you know, man, a lot of people do when they get put in those lifestyles and those opportunities and they're not ready for it.
Yeah, yeah, definitely, man. I think
Yeah.
yeah, everything happens at the right time, like you're saying.
Mhm.
I want to ask too, what advice would you give to someone who's just starting out? They want to be just an entrepreneur or they want to get into music, whatever.
Whew, man, be built like Superman. Be built like Superman, bro, and be ready to get hurt, your feelings hurt, be ready to be crushed, be ready to be disappointed, be ready to be let down, be ready to be backstabbed. This industry is not easy, man. To get to the top is not easy. To strive to get better is not easy, and you have to have a great team to navigate through all this, man. And if you do not have a great team, man, I don't know what to say to you, man. I'm gonna pray for you because it's hard out here, man. It really is, man. You need a good team, and it's so important. That's why I tell people all the time, like, you're as good as your team. And I love my team, man. I don't do it alone. Everything that goes behind me and my brand is there's a team behind it. I have people that help me every day. That if it's not an editor, it's a videographer. If it's not that's a camera person, it's a media member, it's a PR, it's various things and components and people because you cannot do it all yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like even Superman gets weak sometimes and he's back up. You know what I'm saying? And like I just always preach team building and building people up that are on the same wavelength as you you guys can both all move towards a common goal. And I have that now, and I think that's been a big difference for me over these past few years. Is I finally get locked in with a team that do trial and error because it doesn't happen. Man, you're gonna go through a lot of teams, you know what I'm saying, until you get your Super Bowl team, And I treat it almost like professional sports, like we're building a championship team, like we want to be the Eagles, like we got to trade players sometimes. This player might not work out. This player might have an attitude problem. People might not always have the same goal as you, and that's okay. But once you find the people that do and that get the goal of where you guys are going, you guys lock in. And what's understood isn't complicated, and you're just gonna align with go-getters. The universe will open up for you, and opportunities will come. Be ready. Be ready.
I love that message. That's cool. I
Yeah,
definitely
man.
agree, man. I want to ask you too, who's some of your favorite producers?
Oh man, I grew up obviously. I'm from West Coast, man. So obviously Dre, Scott Storch. I like Jay Dillas of the world, man. Believe it or not, uh, bro, I listen to everything, bro. Like Just Blaze, bro. Like I love hip hop, bro. I used to even listen to Dipset producers back in the Heat Makers. Like I like everything, bro. I like East Coast production, West Coast production. I just love even the old Kanye was good, bro. The old
Yeah,
Kanye.
it was the best then, eh?
I don't know
Yeah,
about the new Kanye, but I love the old Kanye.
yeah, I love the old Kanye. It was incredible. Uh, yeah. What about so you got your who's someone that you haven't worked with yet that you'd like to work with?
Eminem.
Yeah,
And
that'd
it's
be
funny,
cool.
man. What up, though? Because I know his team, man. I do editing for their show, Paul Rosenberg's show, which is his manager. It's called Green Room Radio. They're based out of Las Vegas, Nevada, and they have a podcast. And that's gonna be going on Shady 4 5 pretty soon on the XM. And I'm actually helping them with some of their post production stuff. So I'm pretty connected with M's team. And shout out to my guy True. He's Eminem's tour manager too, man, from Detroit. But I haven't got blessed to meet him yet, bro. I'm just waiting for that moment, man. Just even if he doesn't want to hop on a song with me, I'm even cool if he disses me, bro. Just diss me, bro. That's cool. I wouldn't even even a diss from Eminem, I'll take it, bro.
Yeah, that'd be
Just diss me,
awesome.
bro.
He's yeah,
Yeah,
one of the
take it. Exactly.
greatest.
That's what I'm saying. Take it.
Yeah. Man, that'd be cool. What's been the most I guess exciting moment you've had in this journey?
Um, getting to getting to a point where I can share opportunities with people around me that deserve it. It's not fun to do it alone, man. Winning is not fun alone. I've won alone before. That shit it's cool having a trophy by yourself, bro. But it's better when you can spray champagne with all your friends when you win the trophy and you can dance and party and have friends around you that you can celebrate victories with. And I just once again, man, I just have to go back to the team. And I think one of my biggest moments is putting my team together that I have right now and having the affiliations I have because I'm sure man, your network is your net worth. And I always like to say, turn contacts into contracts. It's not your flow, it's who you know. And like I think your network, your net worth is really important, man. And just having that is instrumental to our success, man. Because if you have that type of caliber of relationships and they're solid relationships, like you could do things that a publicist would charge you thousands of dollars to do. You could do things that a manager would take half of your catalog to do. You could do things that like you pay people and allocate your rights to people to do for you. You could do it yourself if you have those good relationships. And I just think that's been very helpful for me because I do things behind the scenes as well, not just on the artist side. Even with connecting the dots with some of these radio stations that we're doing right now, like that's me connecting those dots. I have good relationships with these DJs in these different markets and stuff, so I'm able to do stuff that you can't really do anymore with like especially independently, which is just get on an airplane or go get in a car, go to a market that you're not from, and link up with a DJ in that city that does radio and have you come into the station and play your records without any questions and take over the station. That's not really like a well-known thing as much anymore. That's become a thing of the past a little bit. And I could still do those type of things. So I think that helps too. And I think just overall having the mindset to know the old school and the new school can be a hybrid. It's a beautiful thing about knowing what it takes from me knowing the days of pushing CDs back in the day when I was hustling, man, music, when I started off before the social media, bro, when I had to push my mixtapes, I'd print out CDs and I would hit the streets and go push CDs outside of local liquor stores throughout LA or hopping on the trains throughout LA, selling my music in Compton, all throughout Watts, Long Beach, all I got known for that when I was young, Fatal. So I took all that hustle into 2025 where we're not doing CDs anymore. Those are prehistoric Jurassic Park now. But however, that mentality never left me. And if you use that old school mentality as far as direct to consumer, which is like straight in people's face and not behind a phone, it's personal. You could leave a memory that's long lasting. You could shake someone's hand. You can give them a hug. You can say something that's gonna leave a memory in their head, and they might remember you 20 years from then. Like, oh, I met Fatal that one day at the liquor store back in the early 2000s. And he sold me a CD, and now he's 2025, and oh damn, he blew up. Like people remember that, bro, and it goes further than a social media follow. And I think me knowing that, I still move like that a little bit. So when I step out, I'm not like one of these influencers. It just depends on their phone. I get up and start talking to people. I move around the room. I make my presence known, and I get new people on social media that way too. So then they meet me, they're like, "Oh, you're not just someone I met on social media. I met you in real life."
Yeah.
I think that matters.
Yeah, definitely. I'm glad I got to talk to you now, because I've seen you popping
Mm.
up everywhere, and I've thought, man, it's someone I want to talk to one day and get some advice from. It's like how you do
Oh man, I want to get advice from you, bro. How you know all these rappers, bro? Like, bro, shout out DOC, Edie. Like every time I look up, bro, you were underground, Money B. I'm like, oh man.
it.
Come on, bro.
Yeah,
You're
man.
doing your thing, man. I want to give you love and give you your roses, bro, because you're in Australia, bro, and you're tapping the culture, bro, to the point where I'm here in Los Angeles in California, and I got on your radar and you got on my radar as well, bro. So like, it's a beautiful thing, man. And I want to give you that prop, man.
Thank you, man. Yeah, so I was
Yeah.
back to you as well. Same love.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's yeah. We'll definitely gotta. I want to link up more with you, and we'll work together. I don't know, do something.
Oh yeah,
That'd
but
be
I'm trying
cool.
to tell you, we gotta get an Australian show, man. EDI, get ready, bro. We gotta go to Australia, dog.
Yeah, bro. That'd be awesome. He's got to come over here. It's funny. I put you in. Yeah, I got that question from ChatGPT with the AI.
That was a
I,
good one.
yeah, I asked it. I wrote in there who is fatal, and it did like a big blurb on you, man. Like
Damn, yeah, that
it's
was legit. That's a
it's
good. I like how the AI, man, AI, man. That's a trippy subject, man. AI is that's a trippy subject, man. It's taking over the future, man.
oh, bro, it's crazy. It did like um three four paragraphs on you. Like,
Jeez, and
yeah,
it just pulls from the internet, right? Information.
yeah, in like 2 seconds. It's like originated from Lancaster, California. Began his
Oh
radio
man,
hosting career in Antelope Valley's 100.9 FM KRAJ.
dang, it knew all that.
Everything, bro.
Dang, the AI is scary. It did a background check on me, bro.
It was like it was pretty. Yeah, it's pretty
That
cool.
thing know it knows my fingerprint, everything.
But it tells you all the sources where it gets it from, and then after that,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I wrote
It's cool.
asked Fatal a great question.
Yeah, man. You
But
did,
yeah,
man.
thanks. What's your next 12 months look like for you?
Massive songs. We're dropping really a lot of music through No Limit Latin right now, which I'm partnering up with Master P out of New Orleans, and we're putting a twist on the No Limit. We're bringing it back with the Latin division, which is No Limit Latin. I'm heading that off with my partner Donald XL Robertson, and he's been pivotal on No Limits at the very beginning. He's from New Orleans as well with P. And he connected Master P and I a few years ago, and this was a vision over the past years that we had together, like to do this No Limit Latin thing. And it took a while to develop, and here we are now, and it's real now, and we're dropping music finally under that imprint. And we just had to co-sign for a while now because Master P liked what I was doing as far as having my vision being not just an artist but the hosting side of it. He loved that. He loved that I was thinking forward as far as like having a media mogul energy goal, you know what I'm saying? And he liked that and gave the cosign, said y'all should run with it. Now we putting out this Kaboom album coming out pretty soon. It's our first album under No Limit Latin. It's myself, Hazel, Donald Robertson, and it's beautiful, man. I've got a record coming out with Master P coming real soon, man. We're gonna come out with that one, man. I'm gonna drop that real soon. And then it's just a beautiful thing, man. Dropping all that. And I got a few artists I'm managing and producing as well throughout the year. One of his names Nikio, an amazing singer, Filipino singer with amazing vocals, bro. And I'm saying this dude sings like the choir, bro. He sings so, bro. This dude's voice is amazing. I'm just say that just to say it. One of the best voices I ever heard in my life, bro. And I heard a lot of singers. He's coming out. I'm really gonna be backing him up and promoting him as my singer, my artist. And then I have another artist named Cora. She's a chick from the Bay and or Northern California, white chick, but she got swag. She's a pop singer, rapper, and we're pushing her. And so her album's actually dropping in the next month or two. So we're getting her ready to go, and I've been really developing her behind the scenes for a few years now. So she's pretty much finally going to see the day of light with her project we've been working hard on called Underworld. So she's coming, and it's just that's what I mean about the evolution, bro. Like I got my hands in everything. Like I found a way to become instrumental to help these artists too, which to me is just as valuable as what I do for my own craft. And it's been really awesome, man. So now I'm picking up more clients that way. I found a way to monetize that and get artists to come to me to produce them and put packages together for them with distribution, with music video, with recording, mixing, mastering, whatever it is. Like we have a lot of services that my company and my team can offer to help artists. So throughout the year, we're doing a lot of that as we drop our stuff and put all our 70 songs that we're
Yeah,
dropping this year,
man.
bro. Yeah, exactly. Get the mix of 70 songs coming out throughout the months. And it's a beautiful thing, man. It's just a beautiful thing.
Oh man, I'm so happy. It's good to see you happy too.
Oh
That's
yeah.
incredible.
I love what I do, bro. I really do, man. I love it. I love what I do. And if the moment I do not love what I do any longer, I'm probably gonna hang it up, bro. But I haven't got there yet, man. And that's why I find ways to stay amplified on the energy that got me in the first place. When I was 15 years old, I tried to hold on to that energy, bro. Like what made me want to do this in the first place when I was young. And it was just a passion. It was a raw passion and the hunger and me knowing I want to be great because good isn't good enough for me, man. That's one thing that Edie and I always preach. We're like greatness, 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 greatness. Like, nah, good isn't good enough. We need great. We got to be great. And if we're not great yet, it's okay. We'll wait. We'll have patience, but we're gonna become great because we're gonna work our asses off until we go from being good to great.
Yeah, and that's what it's about. Yeah, getting better and greatness.
Yeah, bro. And I'm not there yet, but I know I'm gonna get there. You know what I'm saying? And I just like to be the poster child for just being, you know what, man? I'm the dreamer that everybody named Mama for years have been saying would not make it happen, bro. Like I've been told so many times that you're tripping fatal, you're going all in on this, you're going all in on it. Like I got told so many times over the years, no, 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 no. Like where people trying to block my blessings because I spoke too early on an opportunity, or people don't even understand what that is too. Sometimes you speak too early on your opportunities, and there's people out there ready to curse you, bro. They'll block those
Yeah,
blessings you have coming to you, bro. And I had to learn that over the years too is not to talk before it's real. So like even with things like that, like I just you know what, man, I'm in this position now where like later in life it took me so much longer than I thought it would to get to this point to be putting all this stuff out I'm putting out. But bro, who am I to say when it's bro, it's God's time, bro. It's not my time. You know what I'm saying? So like we always want things to be on our clock, but we got to get off of that, man, because it happens when it's meant to be, when the universe and when the higher power says it's meant to be, because they know and it knows when it's your time and when you're able to receive it. And I just truly believe that, man. And I'm ready to achieve this. I'm ready to go for pure greatness and continue to elevate and to show people that it's never too late, bro. Because I'm still pushing. And I've been doing this since I was 15 years old, bro. I'm talking about like full time, like all day. I've been at this goal. And I finally can say 15 plus years later, bro, here we are. But guess what? It's a beautiful thing because it's in my terms, bro. And I didn't have to do it in a way where I sacrificed what I wanted it to be, or I didn't have to shortchange myself or what I wanted it to be represented as. And I did it in a way where people around me could benefit. And I think that way it's a long route. It takes a lot longer than the shortcut, but it's all good. I want to change it for the world.
you will too, man. You got a special
Thank you,
energy.
bro. Thank you, brother.
That yeah, everything you're saying is positive, and I can feel that. It's you. You're a great guy, man.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it, bro. I wish I was in Australia right now, bro. I'm gonna come out there, bro.
Yeah, man. You got to come out. It'd be sick. That'd
Come
be
out there,
awesome.
man.
Yeah, man.
Or
We got to
get you
make it.
or get you out here to LA. You don't come out here to LA, do you?
I've never been over there.
Oh man.
That'd be cool.
We gotta get you out here one day to Los Angeles, man.
Yeah, man. That's on my bucket list.
Let's make it happen.
Yeah, man. We'll get it happening. We'll both go. You come here. I'll go there.
Yeah. We'll figure out who goes first.
Yo. Yeah.
We'll flip a coin.
Yeah, we'll do it. You'll do it. We'll flip a coin, see who's going where. But yeah, seriously, man, like I'm real glad of you, like come across you and talking to you. Like,
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate you taking the time, man. I know you're a busy person, man. Like I said, I had to dig my little research into what you do, man. And like I said, you've already been stamping yourself for a while now, man, into the culture, man. And once again, man, it's flowers to you. And I appreciate humbly the time you took to even to talk with me right now, man, because you're putting me up there with some of these greats you've talked to, bro. You've talked to some greats.
yeah, bro. Yeah, it's been yeah, I've been really lucky there, and yeah, but to me, you're great as well. So,
Thank you, bro.
but
Let's get. I'm gonna get greater. I'm gonna keep getting better.
yeah, bro. But
I'm gonna
yeah,
keep going, bro. I promise. Yeah.
yeah, definitely. I know. Yeah, everyone's got to check out Resilient. That's a
Oh
beautiful
man,
album,
bro.
bro.
Thank you for copping that, man. Yeah, man. Go get that album Resilient. It's available right now on my website exclusively, direct to consumer. Go to frenzybroadcasting.com and get that.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's hard to pick what the best song is that you're gonna love everyone. It's
Yeah, I try to do a little. I try to do a little bit of diversity on there
there
too. You know, they
was,
had there was even like a rock hip hop one on there. The Rolling Stone one is a
yeah,
little bit more rock hip hop,
that
which I
was,
love. I love rock too, man. People don't know. They don't know that about me, bro. I'm just not. I'm a hip hop head, bro. But I love rock music. I look through. People don't even know, bro. If you really know me, I love Motown music, bro. Like that's one of my favorite genres in the world, bro. I have an old soul, dog. Like I'm not even old enough to love Motown music, but I do, bro. Like I love the Temptations. Is my favorite group of all time, bro. My favorite group of all time is the Temptations, bro. I love Smokey Robinson. I love Aretha Franklin, Teddy Pendergrass, like Al Green. Like that's my shit. Like it's soul music. It feels good. It has feeling to it. You know what I'm saying? And then all the way to like, bro, the Smashing Pumpkins, AC/DC, Led Zeppelin. Like, bro, I listen to everything, dog. Rolling Stones, like to hip hop, to reggae. It's not too much country though, bro. I'm not the biggest country fan,
yeah,
but I do know what country's doing, bro. And I know how huge it is, bro. So I
yeah.
respect it. I know what it's doing. Let me ask you that real quick, bro. Let me flip the journalism on you. Hey, bro, what do you think about Beyonce winning Country Artist Album of the Year?
Oh man, that was a bit of a shock to me.
Yeah, that's what I said, bro. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, yeah, wasn't expect that at all.
Jay-Z got some connects.
He's got some. He's got some pull in there. That's like the first. That's the first thing I thought. I was like, man, I got some pull.
That yeah, man, for real.
They got a bit of control there.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, that's crazy. But I mean, yeah, I can't believe everything you were just saying. And I was smiling because it's like all this exact same shit I love.
Oh
Like
man,
from
I
the
can tell you,
Motown to
you got a great vibe, man. I want to talk to you more after the interview for a sec, man, because I feel like we gotta chop up, man. You
yeah.
got a really cool story I can imagine.
Oh man, for sure. Yeah, we'll definitely do that. But yeah, it's been great having you on. But we'll talk after the interview as well.
Yes, sir.
I'll finish off, I guess, with what's your message to the world?
All right. My message to the world is do not give up. Do not give up. Do not give up. And most importantly, do not give up on yourself. Because sometimes people might believe in you more than you believe in yourself. You don't know how other people see you through their eyes. And a lot of times we are so close to the prize, to our destiny and in our mind. We not even might be in the position to understand how close we are because life happens, real life happens. It's not easy. Just being alive, bills, reality, working, like it's hard, man. I get it. So sometimes we get lost as dreamers in that dream because it's not reality yet. But if you just keep pushing, dreams happen. They happen. Like they happen. I'm telling you, bro, they happen because I'm here. I'm just a kid from Lancaster, California, which is a high desert suburb in Lancaster, in Los Angeles County, middle of nowhere, cactuses, coyotes, tumbleweeds, looks like Arizona terrain or New Mexico. It looks like literally there's nothing there, bro, but some brush and an open desert and not a lot of opportunity. And this kid, young Fatal, that turned into Fatell all these years later, made it out, bro. And we're making opportunities to bring back to the city, to get back to the just in general people around us. And I never thought it was possible when I was thinking that small when I was younger. So I would just say, think big, go big, believe in yourself. You never know where you're going to end up, and it's most likely not going to be where you start. So be okay with the process of that journey. Like Nip said, we on a marathon, one day at a time. We forever trust in the process, keep it pushing, and just surround yourself with great people that you want to be like, man.
Definitely. And before we finish, is there anything that I've missed that we should have covered?
Nah, man. Just I'm gonna do a shameless plug. Go get Kaboom coming soon. No Limit Latin, the Latin album coming real soon. No Limit Latin, Kaboom, Fatell, Hazel, Donald, Exile Robertson. Shout out Master P. Shout out No Limit Latin. Stay out, get that new single right now. Baila's out right now. The Spanish singles out. Put Me Down singles out right now with Edie Amina, the Outlaws on Vivo. Brazilian coming soon to DSPs. Almost 70 songs coming this year. Shout out Cora, Nikio, all the artists on the team. Stay tuned, man. Go to FrezzyBroadcaster.com. Check out all of our original content. Go on the YouTube for our videos. Stay active, man. I appreciate y'all, man.
Definitely. Thanks for coming on, everybody. Shout out to Fatell. Go check out everything he's doing. An incredible guy, and look forward to having you on
Appreciate
again.
you, brother. Appreciate you, brother.